Welcome. The first edition ever of the Logo Shot podcast. Hi, I'm Travis Bell, and I'm here to talk about all things football, whether it be college or professional. Okay, it's been roughly 24 hours since the Super Bowl. Now, this is not an instant reaction podcast, so don't expect it to be live or immediately after, as I'll take time to look at film replays and understand what went on before coming to you with an opinion disguised as fact. So let's talk about it. First half. San Francisco bullied and dominated in the first half. They were the more physical team on both sides of the ball, but especially on defense and special teams. However, as in anything, there are layers. I thought Kansas City let the San Francisco defense dictate to them what they wanted to do. Now, was that intentional, or did the Chiefs need to make adjustments? The Chiefs' defense kept them within striking distance. Despite all the bravado from San Francisco, despite the dominance, it was still only a one-score game. Kudos to the Chiefs for not panicking and getting away from the game plan. There was some chippiness going on in the first half. KC almost let themselves get penalized right out of the building, even on the sideline with Kelce going up to Andy Reid. Now, if you're a casual fan or you don't watch football, I can see how you might think that was a red flag, as they say. But I understand that this is a Super Bowl, the ultimate prize in the game. If you're not a fan, or if you've never played the game at an elite college or NFL level, it's almost impossible to have a logical conversation with you about this because knowledge and emotional connection of the game is not there. Anyway, I thought the first half was a defensive coordinator masterpiece on both sides, helped by a very uncharacteristic Christian McCaffrey fumble. Now, looking back on that was an omen for the squared sevens. Moving on to the second half, more of the same defensive masterpiece. From an X's and O's standpoint, that was fun to watch. I thought KC started to match the energy of San Francisco, and the intensity level increased. Now, things flipped at 2:32 of the third quarter on the fumble recovery by KC inside the San Francisco 20. Point-blank range for Mahomes, and you know he's not going to miss it, as it took one play for the Chiefs to go up 13-10. Credit, however, to Brock Purdy for taking San Francisco down the field for 6 in the fourth quarter to retake the lead. However, a blocked extra point try and the stage was set. In football, especially in the Super Bowl, miscues and mistakes are amplified tenfold, and this would be the beginning of the end for San Francisco. However, Kansas City tried to match the miscues with a critical holding call in their secondary on 3rd and 13 after getting the 49ers off the field. Back and forth the two teams went until late in regulation. San Francisco was up 19-16 with about a minute and 34 seconds left. Now, I said to myself, that's a lot of time for Mahomes, but Pat really hasn't been Pat up until this point. He must have heard me, because Pat turned into Pat. Game-time field goal in regulation and a game-winning drive for 6 in overtime for the win, and another Super Bowl championship for Mahomes, Reid, Kelce, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City, if they're not a dynasty, they've definitely proven that they're on the precipice of one. 3-1 in Super Bowls in 5 years, with the only loss coming to a Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Now, on the other side, Brock Purdy. I wonder if he fell victim to Kyle Shanahan not really turning him loose. Was he completely 100% trusted, especially with the news that they wanted Brady in 2023? I mean, come on, it's a valid question. Is the window for San Francisco closing? They're going to be in cap hell this next league year, and they have some decisions to make. Trent Williams is 35 and getting long in tooth. Other players are going to want to get paid, And Purdy himself is still playing on his rookie contract, and an extension is coming due in 2025. For the Chiefs, their core is intact, although Travis Kelce turns 35 this October. Patrick Mahomes, much respect. I can't mention Mahomes without giving a mention to the man who drafted him in 2017, John Dorsey. As a newbie agent, Dorsey gave me my first shot when he was director of college scouting with Green Bay back in 2012. He was the one who executed the trade up from pick 27 to pick 10 in the 2017 NFL draft to select Mahomes. A lot of the credit goes to Brett Veach, who took over after Dorsey was relieved of his duties in 2017 of July. But John Dorsey was the man who pulled the trigger. Anyway, Mahomes is 28, and look what he's done. I believe 8 consecutive AFC West titles, 4 Super Bowl appearances, 3 titles, and 3 MVPs. He may not be in Brady's arena just yet, but he can see Brady's tail lights. Anyway, let me know your thoughts as we get ready for the NFL Combine at the end of February, then Pro Days, and finally, the NFL Draft. Until next time, this is Travis signing off. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it.